Inspired by week 7's baby doll pattern challenge, I'm making myself a frilled collar using this wonderful free pattern from the Tilly and the Buttons website. Now, the main difference between this and the dress that they had to make on the sewing bee is obviously I don't have to attach this to anything, but that's why I love this idea. Now, let me talk you through this frill. This is how they were asked to do it with this lovely little pin hem. The problem is it stops it being reversible. So what I've done is I've taken my strip, folded it in half, and as per this pattern, I'm attaching it on like that, so I haven't got to put any little hems on at all. Now I'm just attaching my ties before adding this frill and gathering it into place. Now this is definitely the part that takes the most time. On the sewing bee it will have been the little pin hem followed by this, but obviously gathering this amount in and getting it nice and even is worth taking your time over to get it right. So I'm just going to pop lots and lots and lots of pins in before taking it to the machine to get it basted on, basted, tacked, however you want to refer to it, before we then add in our second piece and create our sandwich. Now I'm pinning from this side so that then as I'm sewing I can make sure that I sew on the correct side of my basting line so I don't have to remove it. I'm starting at the back neck, working my way around, making sure on this corner that I'm not going to catch the tie into my stitching, and then making sure that on these rounded corners we get as nice, as smooth a line as possible. And then because we're turning it, it will need trimming and clipping, and I'm taking these little V's out to try and reduce that bulk further. That's only needed on those corners. The rest of it can just have little snips everywhere it's curved. And then it gets turned out, which is such a lovely, lovely moment. Now that hole in the back neck, I have hand stitched closed, but you could top stitch around if you wanted. But look how cute this is. So it takes that frilled collar idea from the sewing bee, but it's now making a more versatile piece because I can pop it over the top of t-shirts, I can wear it this way round, or I can flip it and wear it the other way round, depending on my mood. I did find myself wanting to tuck the ties under. I felt it gave a cleaner look, but it really does depend entirely on your vibe. So then I thought about what other things I had in my wardrobe this would go with and pulled out my green velvet alley shift dress. Now, I am very biased, but I do love this dress, but it's such a fab combo with this Tilly and the Buttons collar. And even though I've got you here with me sewing the collar, let me tell you that the alley shift dress pattern is available on my website. It is a super make, great for beginners, but such a versatile wardrobe piece, especially now when it's paired with this. I see me making so many more of these collars. I love this.